Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is Jazzy, the Video Store Sasquatch here, and we are doing a Saturday night review after the movies. I went and saw Silent Night, Deadly Night, directed by Michael P. Nelson, starring Rowan Campbell, Ruby Modine, and Mark Atkinson, probably. And he's the voice. A child witnesses parents murdered by a man in a Santa suit. Years later, as an adult, he dons a Santa costume and embarks on a violent quest for retribution against those responsible for the dramatic event from his childhood. I thought this movie was done very, very well. It's redone. There is a 1984 original and a 2012 remake they did. I did not like the 2012 remake that they did as much as I do like this one. This one is kind of like a mixture between um, Venom with a little Violent by Nature, if you remember that one from last year, where we get the serial killer's point of view, and then also as well a little Dexter type of deal going on. And I think that Rohan Campbell, I believe is his name. Yep, Rohan Campbell is Billy Chapman is very, very well done. And I do like Ruby Modine too. I am excited to see the sequels that they kind of come together, or if they do make this a franchise, because this is going to be one of those fun ones that could come out every other year or so for the next like 6, 7 years, and it would probably be enjoyable for most of us horror fans. Honestly, Mike P. Nelson did a very good job on this. Let's see. I'm opening up his page now to kind of see some of the stuff he's done other than this. See if I've been on. I mean, a director of VHS segment, Wrong Turn director. So there is a couple of things that you've seen him doing. I will be looking for more for him. I mean, especially with the bloody disgusting or whatever label behind him here. Um, Ruby Modine, of course, is from Shameless. She is very fabulous in this movie. Very beautiful, and it kind of helps like pay into everything like this. I thought that David Tomlinson was all right in this movie too as well. I mean, not gonna be a lot of people you know, but there's yeah, probably Mark Axon is probably the most famous person in this movie, honestly. But this was a very good movie. I suggest watching it. I don't know about the theaters. This is an unrated movie, by the way, and there is a lot of violence in this movie, which is kind of what you expect with like a Terrifier type deal, and you know what I mean. That's kind of what you get with these type of movies. I enjoyed it. I thought there was some interesting parts in it. I like the twist of him kind of being a Dexter type killer, where he's only going after bad people, and then like the kind of Venom relationship he has with Charlie in the movie, I think also kind of drags along some of the humor and some of the stuff that is pretty good in this movie. Definitely check it out, especially if you like horror movies. You're gonna like it. This is one of those original movies, like I said. Not much of like a soundtrack behind it, but if you really watch the 1984 one and this one, there are a lot of the like coherent shots and like a lot of stuff that they did together, and I think that they brought into the spirit of the 84 one, because even the 84 one is still the same type of deal as to where the kid saw the killer kill his parents at a young age and then went on from there. This just kind of adds another little in-depth fun story to it to kind of like add everything to it. So yes, this is definitely one of those ones you should check out, especially if you haven't really heard of the first one or heard of the original one or watch the original one. Maybe just watch this one and don't even go back and watch the original one first, and then like see if you just like it on its own merit, because it says it is a lot of stand apart movie if it's on its own. It just happens to be a remake from the one time controversial series or whatever you want to call it. Because there are like four of the Silent Night, Deadly Nights, and it does go on for like a couple of stories. You know, like now they're kind of doing these. Like I'd like to see kind of Jack Frost kind of redid. I think that'd be an interesting one. If you remember that from 1997 with Shannon Elizabeth. Now if you're just here for the movie review, part's done. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I'll give it a grade real quick. I give it a grade of B plus for sure. It is still kind of like a campy, like old school um, type of like what do you call it, like a grindhouse type of movie, which I kind of really like. for it, but I mean, it just there's only like so much you can do. But everything, like I said, is just so well done. The original story, original stuff that is in this movie, and the acting by Rudy Modine and Rohan Madison was very good. So definitely check this out. It is Rohan Campbell. I think I said Madison. Sorry. Go ahead and check this out. It's Silent Night, Deadly Night. It is not rated. I believe it's NC-17. If anything, it is pretty, pretty, pretty Terrifier-ish if you have seen that line of movies. I wouldn't say it's as bad as that though, or not. I mean, it just is not as gory as that. But there are still some like serious scenes in this movie as well. And it was done by Mike P. Nelson. Um, that's that part of the movie. We're kind of not doing the end of the year stuff here with the other 2 days. If you haven't noticed, we probably won't do it. I did go see a movie last week. I went and saw Now You See Me, Now You Can't, or Now You Don't. A diamond heist reunites a retired horseman illusionist with new performers Greenblatt, Smith, and Sessa as they targeted dangerous criminals. This had Jesse Eisenberg in it, Woody Harrelson, Dave Franco. All the horsemen are back, so let me get a good list of them. Where is it on IMDb here? I'm just missing it. Top cast: Isla Fisher and damn, they really did her like that. Anyways, it's directed by Ruben Flesher as well. This movie was very well done. A little couple unbelievable scenes in this movie, but it's a magic movie, so let's kind of let them get away with it. Um, Rosamund Pike is in this. It's so hard to see this IMDb list. Sorry, I'm still looking for her name. Is this it? No. Ariana Greenblatt. Like, why would they not have her like name in the top? Lizzie Kaplan. See, should know that name anyway. It's because she's pretty like famous. Morgan Freeman comes back in this. Like I said, Rosamund Pike is the bad girl. It is one of the movies you check out if you like the other two. Um, I don't know why they waited a decade for the movie. I didn't even kind of realize it was a decade after waiting it. This would be just more of a quick one. I gave it a C plus. I kind of saw it 3 weeks afterwards. And I didn't feel like I had to do a review about it. And then the other one I saw that just came out on Paramount Plus was actually pretty decent. That is Roofman. A charismatic criminal while on the run from the police hides in a hidden space of a toy store. There, he adopts a new identity and becomes involved with an employee, beginning a relationship as unlikely as it is risky. To be honest with you, Tara Champagne was really good in this, and Kirsten Dunst is like amazing in this. I love Kirsten Dunst. I think if you remember from last year, I just kind of automatically put her into one of the best acting categories just because it was Kirsten Dunst. I'm gonna do the same thing this year with her at the end of the year with this movie, and I think that she deserves it in both this movies. She's so natural, and she's just one of my favorites from childhood. So I will always enjoy Kirsten Dunst's movie. Let's see here. This movie was yeah, Lakeith Stanfield's in this too, and if you remember me talking about him before, one of the other movies I really enjoyed him. And who was the one? I can't believe they're in this. And of course, Peter Dinklage. He's awesome and everything. He's in this as well. Tony Revolori. Uh, let's see. No, what are we looking for? We're looking for money. Where is the money? So at a budget of 19 million, it made a gross worldwide of 33 million, and in the U.S. 22 million. So I'm sure they're happy with everything they've done. It is on Paramount Plus. This movie is like kind of like just full of heart. See, one of the problems you always get with these movies is this: you got to remember this dude's a criminal, and this is like a true story-ish type deal. And he's still kind of a prick for what he did for like being, a criminal. But at the same time, you kind of feel bad for him after time, and there's a lot of things that you kind of feel bad for these people for, like the criminals for, of course, because they're going to lose their family, they're going to do this, and the prisoners and stuff like that, blah blah blah. So that he does kind of get kind of a little bit of a redemption story here in this Toy Store arc with Roofman, but he still is. It's still like it's still a good movie. It's one of those movies that's just kind of like full of heart, full of stuff that um I kind of just like kind of makes you feel better about yourself at the end. I wish I would have saw it in theaters to be honest with you, but it's just it was one of those times where it was like during the football season, but we are catching up with some of those movies, so we will get those up. Don't expect another Wednesday until the new year. Don't expect another Throwback Thursday till the new year. Don't expect another. Sorry, I called it Wednesday there because I'd make them on Wednesday and then put it out. And don't expect a horror movie one until the new year as well. I know we beforehand we were kind of switching everything up at the end of this year. Um, I said that I have a couple of things planned. I do have a couple of things planned. There will be a Scream fan theory of mine that I will be unleashing. It's not like too far off from all the ones you've heard, so but it is my theory and it is my kind of thing. I'm just kind of making my first fan theory video on that. That will come out at the end of or at the beginning of the year next year, probably. What we'll do is we'll set everything up to where the first Wednesday will be like this kind of the or not the Wednesday. The first Thursday will be kind of the award. We're going to split up the awards between horror movies and regular movies, just because we kind of had horror movies dominate the regular movies, and we kind of want to just kind of separate those a little bit. Except there are one or two like little holdovers. And we still have two movies that we'll do review coming out this year, next week, and then Anaconda's on Christmas. I forget. I think Housemaid's next week, so we'll hit those up. Um, we'll hit our new kind of style on Throwback Thursday up a little bit in the beginning of the year. And then after we kind of like get the awards done, all this kind of stuff that we're just kind of giving out, it's for fun more than anything. We will um, move on from that, and then we'll get the fan theory probably the mid of January, and then the new Scream will come out around February. I think February 14th or 17th. I think so. It'll be closer to that time than this now, and we'll get everything kind of working on all cylinders by then too. While we're moving on, expect more like lists. Expect more, and then we'll wait for the beginning of the year because we will be opening up another thing with a TV series. We'll cover our first TV series. I think like I'm coming up with a list now. I'll put a little survey up on the Facebook page for you to follow and vote on which one to watch. I'm going to try to do one that I have never gone through, just so we are watching at the same time. And while we're talking about TV series, real quick before I get done, and this is the last thing I'll talk about and drawing on about is watch Landman. If you're not watching that, you're missing the prime acting abilities of Billy Bob Thornton and Sam Elliott, and just their performance in the last episode specifically of Landman. Phenomenal. The phenomenal job they're doing with that show. Everyone involved in that show, from Demi Moore, Ollie Lauder to um, Billy Bob, Sam Elliott, the one girl I had her name just off the top of my head, Michelle Henry or something like that. Michelle Randolph, and the kid that is Billy Bob's in that. I mean, just everything's going very well, and the little kid's girlfriend too. Very good. Let's see here. Jacob Laughlin, Michelle Randolph, like I said, just a phenomenal job. Paulina Chavez and Kayla Wallace, Demi Moore, um, James Jordan, John Hamm did such a good job in the first season as well. Andy Garcia. Just going through this list, there's so many people to watch this movie. This show is so amazingly well done, and I cannot give it more thumbs than that. Two big thumbs up. Check that out if you're not watching it. They are in the middle of the second season now, and I believe that is everything. That is everything. So just kind of pay attention to our Facebook page, and that will kind of be our announcements and stuff like that for everything as we're kind of coming out into the new year. But wait for our reviews or wait for my reviews on Saturday morning or Friday night, whenever you want to watch them, and they'll be on up like at 2 or 3 in the morning or whenever the last showing is. Then whatever it takes me to watch that. Notice I'm in my kitchen now. I'm usually in my garage and I have a big background, but it is like 3 degrees outside, and I'm not doing that this year, so kind of have to deal with the background the way it is. Thank you guys very much for watching, and please be patient with me this year. We'll have like a whole new like channel, a whole new outlook on stuff, and we'll just really hit the ground running in the new year. And thank you guys very much for watching. Please have a good rest of your day or night. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comment section. And see you next time in the cave.